He met me right there. Let me tell you what happened one rainy evening. A family was driving down a back road, trying to get home before the storm got worse. The rain was heavy. The wind was pushing that old car. And before they knew it, they slid off the road and landed in the mud. Everybody was shaking, but Grandma was holding her chest. The little girl said, "Mama, something is wrong with Grandma." Across the road, there was a little house with one porch light burning. They knocked on the door, and an older woman opened it and said, "Can I help y'all?" They said, "Ma'am, please, we just need to call for help. Grandma's not doing well." The woman opened the door and said, "Come on in." There was mercy in the house. Before we knew what to say, there was grace at the door. When fear got in the way, we thought we needed a doctor, but God was already there. When trouble found us on that road, He met us right there. 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 They called one number, no answer. They called another number, still no answer. The children started crying. Daddy started pacing the floor. But Grandma lifted her hand and said, "Baby, stop worrying that floor." They said, "Mama, we are trying to get help." She said, "I know you are, but before help gets here, I need to talk to the one who has been helping me all my life." Then Grandma looked at that woman and said, "Ma'am, do you have a little room where I can pray?" The woman said, "There is a small pantry by the kitchen." Grandma said, "That will be enough." They helped her inside. She leaned against the wall, closed that door, and before she asked God for anything, she started thanking Him. "Lord, meet me here, right where I am. I don't have fancy words, but you understand. I've seen you heal before. I've seen you make a way. If you did it back then, you can do it today. Meet me here, Lord. Meet me here, Lord." While Grandma was praying, something changed in that house. The crying got softer. The fear started lifting. The woman by the kitchen door had tears running down her face. She said, "I have not heard anybody pray like that since my own mother was living." And while Grandma was still praying, there came a knock at the door. The daughter ran and said, "Who is it?" The man said, "I'm a nurse. I was driving home from my shift, but the rain got so bad I had to pull over. I saw the porch light and something told me to stop here. Can I come in?" Grandma stepped out of that little room, looked at him, and smiled. She said, "Lord, you still know how to send help." Hey, He met us right there. In the middle of fear, He met us right there. And proved He was near. When the phone did not answer, when help could not be found, God sent mercy to the door before we hit the ground. He met us right there. He met us right there. When we called on His name, He met us be in a church house. You may be in your bedroom, in your car, or sitting at a kitchen table, trying to hold yourself together. But God does not need a perfect building to show up. Wherever faith calls him, mercy knows the address. If you are tired, he can meet you there. If you are broken, he can meet you there. If you are worried, he can meet you there. If you are waiting, he can meet you there. He is not too far. He is not too far. He is not too late. He is not too late. He still hears when his children pray. Where did he meet you? Right there in the sick room. Right there in the midnight hour. Right there when help was delayed. Right there. Did he hear you pray? Yes, he did. Did he send the answer? Yes, he did. Was he right on time? Yes, he was. He met me right there in the middle of fear. He met me right there and proved he was near when the phone did not answer, when help could not be found. God sent mercy to the door before we hit the ground. He met me right there. He met me right there when I called on his name. He met me right there. Grandma looked at those children and said, don't you ever forget this. When trouble comes, don't panic first.